Hello YouTube and welcome back to Empyrion episode 3. So I did go out and get one or two resources whilst I was out, and one of the few items that I did get is I did manage to get some meat due to the fact that we got herd of dinosaurs coming through, which was nice. Saved me having to go hunt for them. And I tend to just pick the salami. Just because it was a lot easier. Spoiled food in there. The spoiled food actually came from some of the flower creatures whilst I was actually out getting resources. Decided to come along and say hello, which was really nice, right? So I managed to get some iron and I managed to get a bit of silicon, but it were pitch black while I was trying to get the silicon, so it made it a lot harder. So I did manage to get some components, start making components, and I made some landing gear to put the landing gear on the back of our craft. Now the best way I've found, or it's the only way that I have found to actually put anything on the underneath craft is to actually just let it go up in the air. It'll hover there quite nicely for you, then that'll allow you to actually get to the underside, and there we go. And whilst it's up in the air, I'm just going to do any repairs that was on the side. So what I'd like to do today, in fact what we are going to do is I'd like to put 2 more thrusters on the underside and just get our craft a little bit more feasible. 2 of them, yes. So 2 thrusters. As you can see, it'll hover there quite nicely for a little while, and then rejoin us back on the earth. I made 100 hull blocks just in preparation that we'll carry on doing some more of our base today, just slowly start expanding that out. I heard someone else again. So whilst it's up in the air, we'll just get them online, just like that. And of course, just jetpack up, and then you can. There we go. So I've slowly converting the Promethean pellets across and getting a lot more fuel packs. And I'm just going to pull this meat up. Now when I was saying about the actual meat, is you can actually see it does have a perish time, but if you put it in a fridge it doesn't perish as long as there's power to your base. Then your food won't spoil at all. So 6. I'm just going to put you there. So just go ahead and expand our base. There we go. So we've got a platform to work from. In fact, what I want to do just one more row. Then that gives us our platform down here, and then we've got our platform at the top here. So we'll be in stages. And just to make it easier going up and down for now, what I might do, I might put steps in later on, but I'm just going to make a couple of ramps. So 1 and 2. That just allows us to go up and down. So we've got our container, storage container here, and what I think we'll do is we'll put a fridge on there. Just a small fridge, just that way if we're out and about and we do come across something, we can then kill it and store it in our fridge. There we go. So we've got four thrusters going down, and I'd like to put some thrusters going sideways, so we'll have 4 down, 4 either side. Did I do it on the underside? Yes. Give us a lot more control then. So this is the nice thing about once you actually start stocking up on a lot of items, once you've got the resources, it's just nice where you just go, click, build, and away you go. There's our 2 thrusters, so we've got side ones. And let's get you creating more fuel packs. How are you doing for fuel? There we go. There going to make 2 more for the top, another RCS unit. So we're slowly expanding our base out a little bit. We've got our lower platform here, which will then do a ramp going down into the water, and then if we do ever make a hovercraft, we can put our hovercraft there. The other thing is, I want to be able to go down and put our water purifier in there in a nice secure compound, and our oxygen maker as well. Got our thrusters. It did make the RCS unit. Why? Metal components. I still have not found any cobalt, so that's going to have to be my next thing that I'll need to go and find. There's that. So now we have 3 going down. We'll go ahead and make our all for our RCS unit. No drones, which is good. We should be able to do our RCS unit, because we'll have enough. This is a good size, I think. And I think what I will do is we'll extend out that way, I think, this platform all the way out a lot more, and then we can actually have a bit of a farm area in this section. We'll make something like a bit of a greenhouse. So I have seen a few of the why did I make that not an RCS unit? Oh, and tell you what we do need to make is a cargo box, just so we can just start dropping items in. And there we go. So we've got 2 RCSs. So we've got three thrusters down, 4 up, 2 either side, and then we only need the 1 thruster at the front, and then that just allows us to slow the craft down. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll just replace the couple of parts that we did take off. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to put another 100 blocks into build. There's that one. And that one. I'm just wondering whether we should put another fridge on the other side. In fact, no, I'll leave it off for the moment. Okay, so it's finished making all the fuel, so we'll go ahead and make some more Promethean pellets. And I'm just going to leave 25 fuel cells, or 26. No, I thought they perished, but they don't seem to have perished in that container for some strange reason. There's our storage box. Then that'll allow us just to drop items off and keep our inventory nice and neat and organised. So again, we're quite restricted on the fact that we're still trying to get our resources stocked up. We need some copper, cobalt, we need more silicon, iron, and magnesium is low now as well. So what we do is 1, 2, 3, 4. So that'll give us another 100 rounds of ammunition. And what we'll do, we'll just go ahead and extend our platform out. I reckon that should be a good size. Should be more than enough. Okay, yeah, so it's well away crafting them now. So we've got some more blocks. And there we go. That'd be nice. Just wondering whether I should extend out this way a little bit more. Maybe about there. Maybe, I don't know. That'd be a good. That's a good size. We should be able to get a nice bit of a base going there. So we just doing this. Let's craft 300 more. Might not need it. What do you think? It's definitely a good size, so we should be able to get a reasonable farm going from that. I think. And I don't like leaving gaps underneath, so or open gaps. So what I'll do, I will fill that in, I think. So we've got our ammunition. How are you doing? We're still good. So I think we'll have this, we'll create this area a little bit as a bit of a greenhouse type thing for our farming. Start getting that prepped and start getting that going. And then from there we'll start working our way into the mountain. We'll start getting our actual inner base. So this will be a big hangar that'll go here so we can fly straight in, and then well within the mountain, like a Cheyenne type thing, we'll have our base in there. So all we are at the moment now is literally just starting to gather all the resources that we need to make things. We can't make the advanced CPUs yet. Flux coil we can't do. Power coil can't do. Any of the better weapons can we do yet? No, because we need advanced CPUs. So I think my next run I need to get some magnesium. Copper's getting low, silicon, cobalt. We still haven't found any cobalt. Okay, so let's... I'm going to go ahead and queue them up. Need some metal pieces, so yeah, no, that's fine. What I'll do 100, so that'd be 120. I'm slowly going down now, so that gives us 100 pipe, 200 mil pieces. Yeah, I think that'd be good. That'd be good. So let's grab some food. Again, at this point, life's a lot easier now. Now we can actually process food, so we can keep our emergency rations. We're starting to get our crafting going, and it literally is, for the moment, is just run round and grabbing resources. We still haven't found any cobalt. Basically what I'm doing is I'm trying to find a piece of flat ground, or as flat as I can find, because if not, what will happen is our little vessel will just float off. I'll just turn it off. I don't like leaving my vessel this far away, just in case if it does get attacked. Plus the fact that when it's turned off, you're not actually processing anything that you'd be wanting to process. Where did the copper go? So here we go again for a mine lapse. So as you can see there, in just the few minutes that I was grinding away in here, you can quickly gather ores up quite quickly. We've got crushed stone, but it is getting a lot harder to differentiate the stone from the copper. Now it's getting dark, so we'll go ahead and head on back. Then we can start getting this brought down, getting this into ingots, get our ancillaries built, or our building materials built, should I say. Let's go ahead, that's cancelled. There we go. And away we go. So as you can see, she's now handling a lot better now. We've put that other ICS on. We've got the other thrusters. It just makes your life a lot easier. Some more lights, I think. So there we go, 17 GOTS already. So is it cable? Yes. So that'll be 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So that'll give us plenty of cables then. We've got plenty of pipes now. That'll give us 100 cables. We've got plenty of metal pieces. Control device. Copper, cobalt and silicon. Silicon will go for, we'll go for that. It's cobalt that we're struggling for at the moment. Well, I'll go ahead and leave it there for the moment. We'll close this one off. Don't forget, guys, if you got any suggestions, please leave a comment. And you know, any advice you can give or ideas, please certainly just drop a comment. I do look at the comments and go through them.